Now, the United States government is working to determine the scope and reach of what's being called possibly the biggest cyber attack in the U.S. history. Hackers infiltrated a government server, swiping personal information of 4 million current and former federal workers. The culprit, according to the feds, is China. The information stolen is believed to include social security numbers, names of government agents, and addresses. Let's take a look.
It only took one government agency that had not taken the simple step of updating its server software to open the door to an unprecedented and alarming cyber attack believed to be by the government of China. Though the White House still is not publicly naming the culprit, it is acknowledging the growing threat.
We have seen our adversaries use innovative techniques and to learn from their previous efforts to try to find vulnerabilities in our system and to exploit them.
This attack appears designed to lay the groundwork for future attacks, using the stolen personal information to fool government employees in so-called spear phishing attacks, and to impersonate them to carry out insider attacks. And crucially, by revealing who has security clearances and at what level, they may now be able to identify, expose, and even blackmail U.S. officials around the world. Targeting the personal information of federal employees is new. Chinese hackers had previously focused on stealing military and government secrets to enhance national security and corporate data for financial gain.
I don't think that's stopped, but this is just a new attack vector, which has typically been used by organized crime for monetizing that data. And now nation states are clearly seeing that it has some use for them as well.
Security analysts say some federal agencies are not following the government's own guidelines to update operating systems with the latest protections. The Office of Personnel Management discovered the breach by using new software, but the detection came after the system had already been compromised. After years of cyber attacks by China, the Obama administration has tried raising the issue president to president. It even issued criminal charges against an elite group of Chinese hackers, believed housed at this Shanghai building and known as Unit 61398. But China's attacks have only continued and grown.
Let's face it, cyber, as we're all waking up to again this morning, is the newest domain of warfare. Traditionally, we've looked at sea and land and space, and now cyber is probably the fourth domain of warfare.